Yo guys, what is everybody saying? It's been a long time since I posted a video like this, but I'm back now. Probably very confusing for people that seen the content I've been posting recently. But if you go back on my channel, videos on like this, talking is actually kind of my main thing. What I wanted to discuss today is what you see in the title. The real reason KSI hasn't announced his opponent for his upcoming fight, August 27th. If you didn't know, yes, KSI is back boxing again. He announced it earlier this month. He's going to be boxing in August in the UK. He hasn't boxed since 2019, so it's been a significantly long time that he's been out of the ring. But as we all know, he's one of the pioneers of this whole YouTube boxing thing. And also since 2019, his name keeps being brought up. Everybody wants to see him fight Jake Paul, and then also other people that have fought in the midst of this time consistently keep calling him out. Which is to be expected as the biggest YouTuber that's a part of this whole thing and that's a pioneer. Personally, just to get right into it, I think it's simply because the opponent is not somebody that he has an extensive history with. And by history, I mean just like, an ongoing back and forth, because when you have an ongoing back and forth with someone, it's easy to promote the fight for a prolonged period of time. For Logan Paul, they literally promoted their second fight for like a year straight. And when their first fight ended, it was known that they were going to do a rematch. And then, yeah, it took like, not a year, but maybe like 7 months for the rematch to happen. And that whole time it was kind of easy to promote and take jabs at each other because there's an extensive history there. A lot of people would have liked to see KSI fight Alex Wasabi. I think people assume that that's definitely what's going to happen, that he's going to fight Alex Wasabi, then fight Austin McBroom, then fight Jake Paul. That's been like the rumored lineup, and a lineup that seems to make sense, but I really don't think he's fighting Alex Wasabi. They had a recent back and forth on Twitter, and KSI is pretty much just stating why he doesn't feel there's any need or value in fighting Alex Wasabi, that he doesn't really see beating Alex Wasabi as a recognizable achievement, stressing the fact that Alex Wasabi only has one win, and that one win is over Deji, who has 0 wins, and 3 losses. So, you can see where he's coming from with that. And if it was Alex Wasabi that he would be fighting in August, I think he would have announced that, because that would be so easy to promote. This guy makes fun of Alex Wasabi for fun. He's made videos about Alex Wasabi when they haven't even been fighting, where it would be easy to promote that fight for 3 months straight. Alex Wasabi even beating Deji recently just adds more to the history between them. So yeah, I don't think it's Alex Wasabi. I don't think it's Austin McBroom. Recently KSI kind of even dismissed that being a possibility. He said Austin McBroom is asking for too much money and whatnot.
Alright, well, I'm pretty sure we did try to set something up. Bro, he just asked for too much. He fucking thinks he's Mayweather. Like, alright, if you're just gonna be unreasonable, then piss off.
And you might think maybe KSI hasn't said who he's fighting because he doesn't know who he's fighting. I highly doubt that. I highly doubt that. KSI has been training. I don't think he's training for a mystery opponent where he just has no idea who it's gonna be. There's a few rumors that he's fighting Dillian Danis, and that kind of falls into my theory, because Dillian Danis, if you don't know, is an MMA fighter. He's mostly famous for being Conor McGregor's friend, and for also talking a lot of smack within this whole YouTube boxing scene. He's called out a lot of these YouTube boxers, mostly Jake Paul, quite relentlessly. And someone like that, kind of fits what I'm saying, because, they really, I don't even think they've ever exchanged words even online, where to start promoting that out of the blue, it would be tough to keep the excitement there the whole time. If it is Dillian Danis, I don't know if it will be, but if it is Dillian Danis, I think that would be a smart move. Jake Paul, I'm not someone who criticizes Jake Paul's victories. Even though Jake Paul hasn't been fighting boxers, he's still been fighting previous champion professional fighters. And I think it will be a smart move for KSI to fight Dillian Danis, because even though Dillian Danis isn't of the level of Tyron Woodley or Ben Askren, because those guys actually had titles, and Dylan Dennis, I don't even believe he's had much MMA fights. Is someone who's not really from the boxing world, but is from the professional combat world. And you know, that's kind of the route that Jake has been following. So taking that is quite a smart play, you know, because if you're gonna give Jake credit for, you know, dealing with some of these MMA guys, you would have to give KSI some credit for doing the same. Obviously, Dylan Dennis, again, he's no Tyron Woodley, he's no Ben Askren. He's definitely better than Nate Robinson, though. I'll say that much. But yeah, so personally, I think that's why KSI hasn't announced who he's fighting, and I think that's why he won't announce who he's fighting for a long time, probably till like July, where it's like just 1 month to the fight. But yeah, man. Hopefully some more videos like this soon. You know, I haven't done a video like this in a while. But you know, whenever my opinion is worth sharing, I'm up for sharing my opinion like this in video form. You know, if you don't know, I've covered a lot of boxing content in the past in this YouTube boxing scene. Well, yeah, man. Like the video, share, and subscribe.
There's no problem, I get an excess. Scoring a world and deal with finesse. I still having it. I don't know what about you is. Mango dress got a body lit. Come and stop in your picture in public. Yeah, yeah. I'm just trying to put you on the next